We are picking up barges at 164 Fleet right here at Nita Light. Yeah, get everything kind of set up here. But yeah, we're picking up barges and all that good stuff. Anyway, just trying to get stuff set up here real quick. Figured out there we picking up loads. He's sticking a load over on that starboard side, and our port side there. He's putting empties together. We're gonna slide out to the head. So yeah, we'll be on out of here. We'll be leaving 7 long out of here. And we'll still have some barges to pick up around the corner at Darrow, but anyway, we've got I'll show a little bit here, give a little idea of what we got going on. We're right here at Zeno, Brilliant Point right there, Welcome Fleet, all that good stuff. That's headed back down the river, and that's headed up river that way. But here's what we came in. Give you an idea. That's how we came in looking, and this is how we're going to be departing. The yellow ones are loaded barges, and those are partial loads. But yeah, that's how we look, and that's how we'll be looking when we leave here. Then at Darrow, we'll go up around the corner, and we'll look like that. So anyway, that's what that looks like, or that's what that's going to look like. We'll head north. But yeah, where we're at is 164 Fleet, right here below Nita Light. That's Nita Light right there on the bank. And we're cocked on. I'm cocked out in the river. We're cocked out in the river pretty good here, but it's dead water. There's not any traffic around, and they're getting on both sides here, so I got it jacked around there pretty good. Got our butt out in the middle of the damn river out here. Like I said, there's not any traffic around. I'm kind of watching for traffic, but it's dead slack water, so it's not a huge issue. Big Zeno, big loading terminal, grain elevator. welcome fleet, all that good stuff. But yeah, you see, it's just dead slack. Dead slack. I'm out in the middle of the river almost, and look at that. Just barely moving. See the bubbles on top. Real slack, real slack. Pretty day out. It's warm. It's not crazy summer heat like we can get, but it's warm out. But we're just an idea. We're in between New Orleans and Baton Rouge on the river. For those that don't know, kind of in between Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and we'll after we get done here, like I said, we go up around the corner to Darrow Fleet, and we'll fill out there. And we've already got fuel. We fueled up last night or this morning. So yeah, this stop, one more, and then we're headed north. Or headed on. No more stops until we get on upriver, I think. There was an alligator over here. I posted a video of it. I posted a little video clip. I ain't seen where he's at. A bunch of buzzards over there. I've looked for him. He was swimming. He might be somewhere sunning, but I hadn't seen him. He was a pretty good size one too. 4 or 5 foot, something like that. He was decent size. How far north? We have orders. I think we've got orders to go all the way to St. Louis, but now we may turn. You know, the possibility of turning before we get there is always it's always a possibility, but I think we've got orders to go all the way to St. Louis. I'm pretty sure. I hadn't looked them over really at this point. It's not a huge deal to me. A lot of open destination orders. Yeah, still open destinations. But the load, some of that stuff's going to Memphis, and some of it's going to Cairo, and then a lot of open destinations. So more than likely be headed on up to St. Louis. I would imagine, being this time of year and all that, I imagine they're empties that'll be going on, you know, for loading grain to come south. How much fuel is this? Our boat, I think this boat holds like 120,000 gallons. It's maybe 100,000. It's somewhere around there. It's somewhere around 100,000 gallons. The Big Muddy's green, and it is green. It's green because it's slack water. It's not much current, so it doesn't stir it up as much. Somebody wants to know if I'm live streaming, if Piper and Sailor, if they recognize. Yes, Piper recognizes my. She recognizes the ringtone that row that my wife has. Piper recognizes the ringtone when I FaceTime, and oh yeah, she licks the phone. She loves hearing me call her and all that stuff. So yeah, little one, he ain't quite figured it out yet. He hears my voice and gets alerted, but he's not too sure where it's coming from. But Piper, she gets all excited. She's she likes to FaceTime. We've got a dog. Our golden doodle likes to FaceTime. And somebody wants to know how long it'll take us to get to St. Louis. That's a it could take us a week and a half. It could take us, there's a lot of factors in that. But I guess that would be just just off the top of my head, just a wild guess. I'm going to say week and a half. But that's yeah. I'll get going. I'll update once we get going and kind of get an idea. But there's going to be, this river's low. There's lots of closures where they've got groundings and dredges and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah. I imagine we'll have, if the river stays like this, we're going to have quite a bit of delay going up. With spots where they, that's just kind of wait and see. And the thing about it is, really, that we can really it's slack water. You can make good time northbound. Actually, I've seen boats, or I've seen it where I've made better time northbound than I did southbound with river, real slack like this. And we weren't shoving hard or trying to, we were conserving fuel when we were running south. We wasn't running hard, but yeah, fuel burn's a whole different story. But as far as timing, not floated, but I was steering around 81 mile point, and I slowed down to it was 4 mile an hour or less for a little bit there when I was coming around 81. So this slack water makes it, the fuel burns northbound, or the miles we can make northbound. We make really good time northbound, so I was getting at, because of slack water. But you got to figure in all the delays and stuff. So it'll definitely be an interesting trip. We're going to have two strings. We're going to have two strings of loads. So we will see. We will see. I think we'll be here probably at least. We've got a little bit. We'll be here at least a couple more. I'd say 2-3 more hours at least. Finishing this stuff up. So yeah, I might get going. I probably will. We ought to get going northbound. Well, I say that. I don't know. They've got still another load to get. I don't know if where they got to dig those out of the fleet or what. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of catch a little what we had going today. And then I'll probably try to live stream again once we get back underway, or once we get rolling. If we get going a little bit later, I might live stream. But that's about it, really. I'm just kind of holding her out here to watching for traffic, making sure I'm not in anybody's way, and put barges in.